Hey gang, morning coffee with Alan here. I was just reflecting and I was just sort of asking myself um, if I was to share one thing this morning that would be the most useful for you, what would it be? And one of the things one of the concepts I'll say that really helped serve me and helped me serve my clients in many ways, and I'll explain that in a moment. Is this idea that I got from a coach of mine called calibration, self calibration, um, but also calibrating um, other people that you're in contact with. Maybe you're coaching them or you're having a discussion with them, your relationships, your boss, coworkers, family, all of that. And calibration to me is extremely important because the way I see it is the way I calibrate, and the most important person for me to calibrate is myself. And the way I do that is by checking in with myself and recognizing if I am uh, present or up in my head. And invariably, I'm going to be somewhere kind of in between, sometimes in my head, sometimes present, back and forth, back and forth. But the more I am aware of how up in my head I am, the more open I am to wisdom, to knowledge, to resources that I might need that will serve me in the moment. And to me, that is invaluable. Now, as a coach, as a change worker, as someone who serves people, calibrating myself allows me to calibrate my client much more effectively. I'll give you a quick story. There was years ago, I was giving a talk in front of a small group, and I noticed there was one gentleman who just had this frustrated look on his face. And I was getting insecure about it. Like, I thought, oh, what's this guy thinking? Does he have a beef with me? Like, what's going on? And, but I just kept talking. I spoke to the group, and then he put his hand up. And I, felt a little feelings, felt some nerves. And he asked a question. And I heard his question, and in a split second, everything that I was thinking fell away. And I heard what was behind his question, what was behind his frustrated look. It wasn't about me. I mean, he was reacting to the information I was sharing, but it was from a place of, wait, this is confusing me, but I see something here. Like, he heard something, he saw something, but it was messing with his not so useful reality at the moment, at that time, right? And so because it was starting to break down his not so useful version of reality, it was causing confusion and frustration, and that's what was on his face. And that's why he was trying to figure it out by asking a question. Now, that may sound obvious, but you can see, if I had kept from a place of defensiveness, from a place of, oh, he's attacking me, from a place of, he doesn't think I know what I'm talking about, right? If I had reacted from that space, how effective would I have been in communicating with him, right? And so because I saw where he was coming from, because I had calibrated myself, and in a split instant I saw what was going on, I was able to communicate with him on a much deeper level. And this is, to me, the essence of communication: communicating with yourself, communicating with people around you. And how do we calibrate? Well, again, we just check in with ourselves. And it starts with you, it starts with us. If I'm in a conversation and I'm feeling all kinds of emotions, calibrate. Calibrate yourself. And the more, sort of crazy it feels, the more up in your head you are. That's it. And when you recognize you're in your head, you can step back and settle down into the moment as best you can. It can be a ride, right? But just that act, that intention of pausing, stepping back, and recognizing that you're in your head will do wonders for you. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself.